Hey YouTube, it's your girl Always Naija coming at you today with another video. As you can see, my shirt reads Love, and that is the title of this video. It is about love and self-love. I do want to apologize for any of the background noise that you may hear. My children are all up, and of course everyone knows that children are unpredictable, loud, noisy individuals. And also I want to put the disclaimer out there that any of the music you hear in my background, I do not own the rights to. I have not produced it. I have not written it. I have not performed it, sang it, any of that stuff. So yeah. So basically I am in my playing form right now because I'm going to be taking down my braids soon. I want to wash my hair and condition it before I, straighten it. But I want to give it at least 2 days of conditioning. And, just no manipulation. Just want it to do its own thing. And I am wearing my glasses because I wanted to give my eyes a break. Everyone who knows me personally knows that I cannot see. And so, yeah, I'm trying to give my eyes a break from contacts because your girl can't see. And it looks like I am seeing a little bit of mascara drippage there. Even though I barely have any on, it looks like it was... Okay, so yeah. Sorry for the glare. I can't do anything about that. I wear glasses, so the light from my camera is affecting that. Okay, so hopefully that kind of took away a little bit of the glare, but probably not all of it. Okay, so the topic that I have been hearing so much about and really wanted to touch on is the Cardi B and Queen, first and foremost, and them getting surgeries. So firstly, I want to say that I am a fan of both of these women. I feel like they're both extremely talented, and I definitely feel like they deserve where they're at. So we'll start with Cardi B. So it's been talked about that, Cardi B's always supposedly so real, but she won't admit to the surgery that she's had. She's always just talking about getting her boobs done and her teeth done, but she doesn't admit to getting her butt done anymore, which back in the day she used to. Now they're trying to say that she's gotten her stomach done, so her abs etched or whatever the case may be. I guess that's some real procedure. And they're also stating that they believe she's gotten work done to her face, and that the only thing that she won't touch is her nose because supposedly Offset loves it so much. So my thoughts on Cardi is it's her body. As a matter of fact, no, I'm just going to move on to Queen Naija, and then I'll just sum it up with how I feel about both of these ladies. So then I was looking through YouTube and social media, and I was seeing that Queen, on her own channel and on Clarence's channel, admitted that she would be getting some work done because she was a little bit insecure about, her stomach postpartum. So she was saying that she was going to get lipo on her channel and things like that. She said she's, gotten lipo in the past, and, she just wanted to get lipo again and tone it up. So then people were, talking junk, I guess, because she made a video kind of trying to get ahead of the backlash that she knew she would receive from getting the surgery done. So on Clarence's channel, he was reporting, that it was like the day before her getting her surgery done, and he asked her what she would be getting done. She said lipo, and then she said transfer. Lipo sucked out, or fat sucked out, and then a transfer. So basically, she's going to get the fat transferred somewhere else, but she didn't really go into details as to where the fat would be getting transferred to. And then she was stating that people were saying, that she was getting the surgery done specifically for Clarence because, she wanted to feel better for him, or, that's the type of woman he's attracted to, a woman with a small waist and a big butt, blah, 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 blah. Now, my thoughts on that is, who the fuck cares? Excuse my language, but who cares? It's these women, it's their bodies. Anyone who's had children knows that once you have a child, your body completely changes. Yes, there's celebrity women out here who, you know, pay to get work done, and they pay for these celebrity chefs, and so they can snap back right away. But us normal women, we have to go through the trials and tribulations of trying to get our bodies back. And sometimes, in some cases, with some people, depending on your genes and your genetics, you may never get that body back. So I commend these women for being upfront about their surgeries. But either way, even if they were not upfront about the surgeries, who are we to judge them? Who are we to tell them that because you're in the public eye, we need to know everything about you? Y'all don't deserve everyone's everything. They put out what they want to put out, and that should be enough for us, because at the end of the day, before they're celebrities and before they've had fame, they are humans, and we all deserve a bit of privacy, even though they do have a larger platform, and they generally, do put themselves out here for the public because they are public figures. That doesn't excuse the fact that some of you guys are just downright rude. It doesn't allow you to get every single detail about these people, because at the end of the day, who the hell are you? You don't deserve that. We don't deserve everybody's everything. I don't care if they are public figures. I don't care if they are, social media gurus or, top end charts and things like that. They give us what they want to give us, and they do still deserve some privacy. Now, I say all this to say I am a mother of 4. And guess what? If I had the money to go and get some work done, I definitely would get some work done, because there's things about my body that I am no longer happy with. So my first 3 children, my body snapped back. I lost weight really fast and I snapped back. My last child is the only child where I have not snapped all the way back. Get out of there. I have not snapped all the way back. And so my stomach has never been really, really fat, but now it is. And after my other children, my stomach always kind of got back hard. It never went like all the way back flat, but it did get back hard, and I was able to tone it up, and it looked nice. Now my stomach at the bottom, I've never had the mommy pudge, and now all of a sudden I do. It's like really soft at the bottom. Now that I've been working out, it is getting, harder at the top, but at the bottom it's still really soft, and I am very insecure about it. I don't like it at all. So if I had the money to go and get my mommy pudge, the kangaroo pouch, fixed or lipoed out, get out of there, I would definitely do so. I would go either get a BBL, because I do like some of the work that I've seen with certain people, or I would get the mommy makeover, which consists of pretty much getting everything done, like the fat sucked out of several areas, and you can either throw the fat away or you can leave it. Me personally, if I was to get the BBL, I would get, of course, the fat sucked out of my sides and out of my front pouch, and I would place a little bit in my butt, and I have really nice hips, but like my butt, it's a nice butt. It's more wide instead of like poked out. I have like more of a wider butt, and so I would want to make it more rounded, I would say. My boobs, I really wouldn't get anything done to them, because I feel like I have nice boobs. I may get, the skin tightened a little bit so that they'd be a little bit more perkier, but who knows? I would definitely want to get some fat sucked out of these arms. I've had a double chin my entire life, even as a child. So that's something that I always wanted to get worked on. My face has always been a little rounded. It's usually more chiseled. However, like I said, I just had a baby, so it's a little bit more fat. Now, I don't say all of this to say, there's something wrong with me. I am very secure with myself. I think that I'm beautiful. Matter of fact, I know that I'm beautiful, but everyone has something about themselves that if they could change it, they would change it. And me personally, after having a 4th child, there's a lot of things about myself that I would change. Now, exercise is one of the things that I've definitely had to get back into. I've also, implemented eating a little healthier, and so far right now, I don't have the money to go and get surgery done. My boyfriend refuses to get me the surgery done. He's like, oh, you're beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I haven't gotten the surgery done, but if I had it in my bank account to get mine done, I definitely would. But the only thing I can afford to do right now is make this video about them and their surgeries. So that's what I'm going to do. You know, we all have a place, and my place right now is to come to you with my thoughts, my feelings about, you know, what's been going on, because I don't like what I'm seeing. There's a lot of bashing these women and people in general about them not having so-called self-love or things like that. And, you know, I'll get onto that a little bit later, because I do have another portion of this, and then I'll just sum it all up with how I feel about this whole self-love spiel. Okay, so yes, definitely if I could get surgery done, I would. And I've mentioned now what I would get done. Now, do I feel like these women are getting it done for other people? I don't know. And even if they are, who cares? It's them, it's their relationship. You know, their spouses or significant others may be attracted to a certain type, a certain body type. And, you know, they may want to be that certain body type. And also, it could be an insecurity of theirs. And so they want to get that fixed as well. It may have nothing to do with their man or what their man wants. So, you know, we may never get the answers to that. And I'm okay with not getting the understanding or the answers to it, because who am I to demand that? Who am I to feel like I deserve that from them? If they don't want to put that out there, then I'm not going to bash them for it and like demand that they explain, because that's, who are we? It's not our position. Okay, so moving on to something besides body image. I'm moving on to what I personally feel has been blown way the hell out of proportion. This Ayesha Curry. I don't know really how to pronounce her name, but I think she's a beautiful woman, and I definitely want to touch this. So I wanted to articulate this as best as possible, because, like I said, I feel like things have been blown out of proportion. And for the closed-minded, I wanted to make sure that I was articulating it to where you would understand. And, you know, your little closed mind may be open to a different perspective. And so I've written down what I wanted to say, and I'll ad-lib as well. Hold on, though, because my baby is crying. I want to silence him. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully he stays quiet for a while. But, you know, with a almost 3-month-old, you never know how they'll react or behave. I don't know how my 5, 3, and 1-year-old will behave either, so we'll see. And yes, that's a glass of Chardonnay, if you were wondering. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I feel like everyone has blown, you know, what she said out of proportion. There are a lot of people who are rooting for her, but there's a lot of people who are like trying to diminish her and her brand, and, you know, discredit her and make her feel less than because she decided to be vulnerable and, you know, transparent. And that's unfair. And so therefore, I definitely want to speak on that. And like I said, I want to articulate this as best as possible. So I've written down my thoughts so they're not jumbled, and you can definitely understand what I'm saying. So I'm looking down because I'm reading my notes. As you can see, they're written. I went into in depth. Okay. So everybody is taking to social media to cast stones at Ayesha, or however you say her name, Curry, like they don't post to social media to get a hand clap, like, pat on the back, or a couple I see yous in their comments on their appearance, on their place of travel, on their place of business, whether they're in school, on their relationship, i.e. an engagement, pretty much anything. Okay, so stop playing like this isn't typical of everyone around you, including you. The difference is Ayesha felt comfortable. I'm just going to call her Mrs. Curry because I don't want to be butchering her name. So the difference is Mrs. Curry felt comfortable and vulnerable enough to admit what we all do. Don't come on my channel trying to comment acting holier than thou, because none of us has ever gotten dressed up with the presumption of turning only one head. Okay? If I'm looking good enough and walk past the mirror, I want to break my own neck looking at me. Okay? So, I've never gotten dressed up, and you've never gotten dressed up. You've never went and spent money on an outfit to say, hey, I only want to look good for this one person. No, you want to look good for yourself. You want to be in, stop. You want to be in public looking good, especially if you're with your significant other, because you want other people looking at y'all together like, damn, I see you. Y'all looking good. You know, I don't want my man out here looking like a bum just because I'm not with him out in public at the moment. I want him to have his hair cut. I want him to have on a nice outfit and some nice shoes. I may say, where you going? You know, looking like that. But that doesn't mean I want him to be out here just like no bum. Just like when I'm dressed up or my hair's done and he's not going out with me, well, not necessarily going out, but like walking outside the house with me, he's saying the same thing. Where are you going? What you about to do? Who you about to be around? Because pretty much he's asking those questions because I'm looking good, and he's trying to figure out who about to see me. You know what I'm saying? So we all ask our significant others those questions instead of just being like, damn, baby, you looking good. But the reason we're asking is because they're looking good. And so I don't get my kids dressed up, and I'm pretty sure you don't get your kids dressed up just for the hell of it. You get them dressed up because you want people to know they're being well taken care of. They looking clean. Their hair is cut. Her hair is done. You know, their nails are clean underneath. They have on new clothes or clean clothes. I don't even necessarily have to say new. Clean clothes, clean shoes, no holes, no, you know, no nothing messed up, because your kids are a reflection of you. I'm a reflection of my significant other. He is a reflection of me. So whether we're out together or not, we all need to be looking our best, because you don't want somebody to be like, okay, for example, damn, that's Brian's girlfriend. She out here looking a little bit busted, you know, her hair all over her head. You know, she got, I can't say holes in her pants because I wear a lot of ripped jeans, but, you know, she got shoes. Her shoes got holes in them. Just like I don't want them to be like, damn, that's Nigerian man. His hairline crooked, or he got holes in his shoes. He got on biscuits, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you want your partner, just like your kids, to be out here as a reflection of you looking nice, whether you're around them or not. I had to break that down a little bit because some of you dummies may think that I'm trying to be like, oh, you gotta get attention from other people. No, it's not even necessarily about the other people. It's about the fact that you need to be always looking your best at all times. Okay, so I'm not in school to become a nurse to only help one patient, to only make an impact in one person's life. That makes no sense. I wouldn't be going to school for all these years, doing this homework, going and sitting for my NCLEX, spending all this money on school just to do a job for one person. No, I want to make an impact on a lot of people's lives. I want to change people's lives. I want to take care of a lot of patients. You know what I'm saying? I for sure didn't start my YouTube channel to only get one subscriber, to get one like, comment, and or share. I didn't do that because honestly, the time it takes to film a video, to edit your video, and to upload the video is too time consuming out of someone's life to do it for only one person. None of y'all post to social media for that reason either. I guarantee you none of y'all are putting up pictures of yourselves to get only one like, and that like must be your significant other or your daddy or your mama or your cousin or your friend. You're not doing that either. Half of y'all is liking y'all own pictures because y'all want that like to go up so much. So miss me with the bull about her saying she doesn't get other attention. And because one person does not have that big of an impact when it comes to social media or your business or things like that, you do look for validation. Now, if you guys don't even know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure you can look it up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure there's videos out here that's posted all over social media about Mrs. Curry sitting down with Jada Pinkett Smith and, you know, her daughter and her mom and the rest of the Curry women at doing their red table talk. And, you know, she mentioned that she doesn't get attention from the opposite sex. So that's what I'm talking about. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out so that you'll know what I'm talking about. So it seems like people waited for this woman to take a minute to gather and articulate her thoughts, and then decided to switch up the narrative and create their own spotlight to get a bandwagon of people who agree with their perspective, stepping out of the shadows to get validation on why they feel how they feel. Because if they didn't, they'd feel invisible or less valuable. And how is that any different from her and what she said? Now, sit there. And I want you to really sit there and think about what I just said. Think about what she said. Think about what was done, the backlash that she's receiving, and tell me how anybody with a social media account is any different from Mrs. Curry other than her platform. Tell me. I want you to comment below and let me know. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out how or why being married with kids is supposed to change how a person adapts to human nature. We may go about the conversation and presentation differently to upkeep what we value, but a mask is a mask nonetheless. And a lot of y'all are pots calling kettles black right now. A lot of y'all are sitting in a glass house, but yet you're throwing stones. Go sit down, please. Nothing she said is new, but everyone is so shook because she was so real. Triggered much? I mean, really. FYI, that's also an insecurity. Yes, you being triggered is a form of insecurity. That shows there's a weak spot in your own security. To the men in the back, yes, you, and whoever else looking. Why do you want your spouse or your significant other suffocating in your identity, suffocating in your shadow? Before you guys got together, I'm pretty sure she was a person in her own right. So why do you feel like her being married should make her any less valuable as an individual? Just because she's valuable as an individual and a woman in her own right, a businesswoman, a mother, a wife, that does not mean she has to be invisible. That doesn't mean that her own star, her own shine, her own light should be dimmed because she's married. That doesn't mean that. Are you assuming that because her man has money, i.e. power, that she should be comfortable with being or feeling invisible? Is that your assumption or your insinuation? What, because her man has the money, has the power, has made her a wife and a mother, she should be okay with that? She should feel secure with that? Would you feel secure with that as a man if the roles were reversed? If she was the breadwinner? Like, because she has her own money, her own platform. Let's not get that twisted. But if your woman was on a higher platform than you, made more money than you, but you still were an individual in your own right and still had your own things going on, would you be okay with that? Kind of like how they call Carl Lil Mo's husband, and he says he has a problem with that. So it would be okay to be called Carl's wife, but it's not okay to be called Lil Mo's husband. That's the problem with you guys. That's the problem with society. So I need y'all to stop it. You postpartum, bipolar depression enablers. Because if you guys do not know, once a woman has a child, postpartum is very real. Bipolar depression is very real. Okay? And I can speak from existence. I can speak from experience. It's real. Currently, right now, I'm going through my own bout of postpartum. I've never had my body switch up on me the way that it has. And I am very insecure about it. However, I'm going to do something to change it. I'm working out. I'm eating better. But that doesn't negate the fact that I still need my man to let me know that I'm as beautiful. And Doing so still may not be enough because I'm still going to want to see that change in myself before I am completely happy. And that may be what she's going through. This woman just had a third child. She's been married for 8 freaking years. Or in a relationship for 8 years. However it's been a long time. Okay? And once you've been in a relationship for so long and you've had so many kids, sometimes, I won't say the attraction fizzles, but the need to compliment fizzles out. He may not be complimenting her as much because he felt like he's done it so often. Or, you know, she used to turn heads, but she's not anymore. And she's like, well, damn, my man's still getting, you know, women looking at him. Why am I not getting people looking at me? And in her mind, after having children, she may be feeling insecure because she's wondering if she still got it or if she's lost it. Because it's not necessarily about the men not looking at her. It's more so like if she's not turning heads and her man is still getting, women attracted to him, she wants to make sure she's still that woman for him, that she's still as attractive to him, that his eye is not wandering because she's lost it. So that may be where that insecurity is stemming from. Excuse my daughter. But I get y'all, you know, if your woman were honest, brutally honest, and wore her feelings and her honesty on her sleeve and expressed it, it would be too much of a challenge to your fragile male ego. So you want to submit and you want to suppress. I get it now. But all women are not for that. Because if it were y'all, it will be a different story. If it was Steph who said he wasn't getting women attention any longer, y'all would have attacked Mrs. Curry. You wouldn't be attacking him saying, oh, you're a married man and you're a father, you should be happy with your wife. No. You would attack her saying, oh, she's not doing enough. She better play her role. She better know her role. She better know her man's worth and things like that. She better do something freaky for, his attention, to keep his attention. That's what you guys do. It would be blah, blah, blah. It would be all on her. So marriage isn't all inclusive. It's not the end all be all. Okay. Here are the facts. Miss Curry knows that she has her husband's attention. But when you're truly in support of your spouse, that's automatic. It's a given. Sometimes crippling because it's not always 100% honesty that you're giving. You cannot grow like that. And for that, validation has to be had. For example, I keep asking my boyfriend, how I'm looking, or saying that I want surgery, and he just keeps saying no. And I'm like, why? I want surgery on my stomach because I'm feeling insecure. And he's just like, no, babe, you're beautiful the way you are, blah, blah, blah. But then I go to his social media, and the majority of his female friends on there are all women who's gotten work done or who has a big butt, a super flat stomach, and things like that. And you can tell that a lot of them have had work done because a lot of them are the Instagram models and Facebook models and things of that nature. And so when you're telling me, no, I'm beautiful and you love me the way that I am, but then I go and see that the majority of the women that you're looking at, the majority of the pictures that you're liking are of a different I don't want to say caliber because I'm beautiful naturally. These women have gotten enhancements, which is okay because your girl is going to get I'm going to get enhancements. I don't care. It's perfectly fine. So it's nothing against the women. It's against the fact that you're telling me no, that I'm fine, I'm beautiful, and you love me so much and blah, blah, blah. But then you're looking at something differently. You get what I'm saying? So he may be complimenting her, but she may still see him glancing elsewhere. And with having children, the man's body doesn't change. It's the woman's body. So it all falls back on us to get it back right. So I have a question for you guys. Do you know of any businesses that have grown without reviews to tweak customer experience? I don't. And if you do, comment below. But I don't think you do, so I don't think I'll be seeing any of those comments. So it's the same with appearance. Am I trendy enough? You see the drip? I got the sauce. I got the juice. You see it. You know what I mean? Just bought a house. Just got a new car alert. Just got this new bag. Got my degree. Just got engaged. Or, you know, the girls posting with they finger like this in every picture now. She said yes. He proposed. Blah, 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 blah. Then wait for an applause. Same concept, different scenario, and different platform. Because she was vulnerable enough, because she is higher up on her platform, because she's more well known, because her husband is so well known, it triggered you. It was a problem. So that's the real issue here. You guys are triggered by something she didn't even necessarily mean. And I guarantee you, Steph is not feeling like his woman is of any less value because she spoke her truth. There is nothing sexier than someone who can articulate and translate their thoughts into words and make a great conversation. So I guarantee you they had a conversation, and I guarantee you he is going to do his best to make his woman feel as secure as possible, because that's what you do in a committed relationship. That is what you do when someone speaks their truth. You don't bash them. You see, is there anything that you can do to make them feel better, or feel that secureness, or feel that comfort and that confidence? Even if it doesn't work that day, you do your best to make them feel their best. And eventually that will exude through you and give them that confidence back. Because I've had children, and any of y'all who have not had children don't have the right to comment on any of these women. Whether it's Cardi B, because I was talking about her earlier, Queen Naija, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, I love you though, boo. Or Mrs. Curry. If any of y'all have not had children, you don't have the right, because your body has not been changed due to a human being coming out of you, being born from you, growing within you, changing your body, leaving you with stretch marks, leaving you with a mommy pouch, a softer stomach, or, you know, just changing you in general. You don't have the right to judge them because they choose to do something to make themselves feel as sexy as before. And the older you get, the harder it is to get that back. Because when you get older, it's harder to lose weight. It's harder to tone. The more children you've had, it's harder to get your stomach back just the way you want it. Whether you're eating right or whether you're exercising, if you don't have a celebrity chef and a personal trainer keeping you accountable and cooking your meals, it's much harder. And even though these women are on a platform and have the money to do these things, maybe they don't want to do the whole exercising and working out and eating right thing. They want to get the bodies done, and then they'll go from there. They want to jumpstart it. You know, they want to jumpstart it. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I guarantee you the majority of you men out here that's body shaming and talking junk are the ones that are so attracted to these women and these bodies, and you just don't want your woman to be looked at like that, because you're really enthralled with these and in infatuation with these women. You're always viewing these women, but you don't want other people looking at your woman. So you want your woman to stay insecure and things like that. Or not feeling her best or not looking her best, and that's unfair. So to you, all of you, I hope that this video has been very informing. I hope that I was raw enough for you guys. I hope you guys saw the emotion within me. I hope that I opened your minds, because a lot of you are closed-minded and only see your perspective, and that is, for one, it's crippling to you, it's unfair to others, and overall it's just a horrible and nasty trait. For any of the celebrities that I named, I love you guys. I really hope that, you know, if you're feeling some type of way, that you don't let these fans or these haters and naysayers get to you. I feel like you guys deserve the world. And if you have the money to get your body done and you chose to get your body done, do you, boo. If you're feeling insecure and you need your man to show you a little bit more attention, it's up to you to let him know why you're feeling insecure, and it's up to him to make you feel that much more secure. So to all of you guys who thought I was going to be bashing these women, shame on you. No, that's a no from me, and I am all for it. Women empowerment, standing behind these women, being non-judgmental, and just speaking my truth and allowing them to speak their truth, and looking at them from a human standpoint and not a celebrity standpoint. And so with that, I hope that you have liked, subscribed, commented, and or shared, and you're now exiting Nigeria's world.